Hello, I'm Julian, the founder of Blym AI. I'm going to show you in this video why we created Blym AI and how to use it in just a few minutes. So Blym has been created to help companies easily and quickly generate articles, optimized both for SEO and GEO. It's a tool that will streamline your entire writing process and help you rank on Google and be visible on AI. So today our clients have 4 different problems. They want to maintain and accelerate SEO without missing the geo shift. They want to speed up their writing process, reduce their costs, while producing content that is cutting edge in their industry. To solve these problems, you have different options. You can outsource to an agency, but it's expensive and the result isn't always there because the agency lacks your industry expertise. You can do it also in-house. Writing by hand is no longer an option, so generally you will use AI, mainly OpenAI. But often you will get a generic result and you will multiple back and forth in the tool. Finally, you can create your own orchestration system, meaning using different LLM together, connecting them to different tools through API, but it requires a lot of maintenance and expertise. We created Blym as the solution to answer these writing issues. So let me show you how it works in the tool. So I'm currently here in the Blym app. In Blym, you can update existing content using the refresh method or create new content. By default, we will retrieve your brand context, which is actually an extraction of your brand tone of voice. So let's create a new content now. When I create a new content, I can fill a topic, country, language. I can of course type my primary SEO keyword. Automatically, Blym will convert this keyword into a prompt, which will allow us to optimize for both Google and AI. So we finally have 2 writing modes, the one-click and the 3-step. Here, I'm going to show you the 3-step flow that gives you more control over the brief before Blym writes for you. So let's continue. So when our system has finished its analysis, you land on the first step, which is the content brief. On the right, you will see a summary of the search, both for SEO, with the Google search result inside, the competitor SEO with the different outline of the competition, and the same for the GEO, which is the response from the LLM. We will use that to make sure that the content that we will generate with Blym is optimized for both Google and the LLMs. On the left, you will have the content brief, which is an advanced way to brief the AI before it writes. So you have the page type, you can give some guidelines and knowledge. We also have some quick help to let you know what you can say in this content. You can add supporting sources like a PDF, an image, or an URL. You can define how Blym should talk about your brand, and you can also define some additional sections like the summary in the top of the articles or the pages and the FAQ section. You can also have more advanced settings if you want to define a strict outline structure or if you want to determine yourself the number of words the content should have. Once you're satisfied, you can generate the title. So once you've chosen your title, Blym will propose you a detailed outline. If you spend a few minutes adding some instruction on this part, you will have content that is both high quality and totally unique. You'll be able to add instruction under each level of title, update the headings level, add headings above or under each of them. And once you're satisfied with the outline, Blym will generate the content for you. So once my article has been written by Blym, I jump in an editor where I can read and make some updates before I can easily export and put it on my website. Basically, what Blym does is that it allows you to automate the entire technical writing part. So if you're not an SEO or GEO expert, but you have an industry expertise, you will be able to use Blym to write effectively. In a single tool, you will have the competitive analysis, the internal and external linking, the brand tone, some lists and tables, FAQs at the end of the contents, semantic analysis that you can have here, the content score, an ideal word count, and everything is included in the same platform with the meta information. All of this is included in the tool, and the only thing you have to do is to give to Blym your expertise in the writing process, review the content, and put it online. As you've seen, Blym combines the power of multiple subscription in a single tool. So it's the combination of semantic analysis and competition analysis, the AI writing, and the SEO scoring. If you have to create the same process yourself, it will cost you at least $300 per month just to have the same stack. What we did is that we combine everything within a single unlimited plan at $149 per month and a 20% discount if you go yearly. With this pricing, you will have all the features, unlimited content, and unlimited users. Finally, we also offer you 7-day free trial, and your credit card is not charged before the trial comes to an end. The last question that you may have is, does it work? And yes, it works, and the first results are impressive. We can see, for instance, that Explorador faced a 5x increase in traffic from 10K to 50K in a few months, and the same for Oni that multiplied by 7 their traffic. And the reason it works is that Blym is not a generic AI tool. It won't generate thousands of articles in a few minutes. It's a tool that will accelerate your writing process, but you're still in control. Meaning it's up to you to give your expertise, and it's because you give this expertise that Blym writes unique content that ranks both on Google and AI.